Hi.
Now I wait for it to appear. We are live on YouTube and live on Twitch. Hooray!
It's amazing.
Okay, do you want to go ahead and send the Steam event?
Yep, done.
Boom.
Oh, that's awesome.
Boom.
Look at that.
Okay, welcome everyone. We already see we have a couple people on Twitch, a couple people on YouTube. Jace Machine Gaming says, I love the visual changes in the pre-release, by the way. Thank you very much. That is
Hey, Jace.
literally the tip of the iceberg of what's about to come. So today we're going to start by showing you how the arena section of the game is now starting to grow with the inclusion of a bunch of new abilities. And then if we have time, we're going to show you some of our brand new adventure mode.
Yay.
So it's been 3 months, I think, almost since we've last streamed, 2.5. So it's been a little while. We've been very, very busy. So one of the big hurdles in kind of getting the game to where it is now was we didn't want to turn off adventure mode until we had, or rather turn on adventure mode until we had enough content and enough onboarding and stuff in order for people to actually understand what's going on in the game. And we want to make sure we were confirming our main game loop. And a large part of that was how the abilities work. So we've been using the arena to tweak and create a bunch of new abilities. And we're going to go ahead and start to show those off to you. So the arena, and Dino Man comments, oh, you guys are live streaming when I'm about to leave for work. Yes, sorry. It is very tricky to schedule a good time for streaming, and this has been so far our most convenient time for us and such. But we do save the videos afterwards to YouTube, and you're welcome to jump on. Well, I'm always on our Discord, so if you have any questions or any information you want to know. Plus, the big thing with this current stream that I'm doing right now is this is going to be available for everyone to play on the pre-release branch. So while you might not get to see, interact with the stream right now, everything that I'm doing today, you will be able to do on the pre-release branch yourself, which I'll paste and include some instructions about how to get on there later on in the stream. So the arena mode screen here, this hasn't really changed at all since the last time we saw it. What I'm going to show you is a couple of our creature combinations, though, that now have a bunch of abilities. So I think last time, the only real ability most of you have seen have been from our previous preview, which I think we only showed some of the chicken ones. So we'll start with that. So this is a double chicken I've created. It has Egg Missile and Stun Squawk. What we're seeing here is basically the full revamped creature interface along with the ability selection. So you can actually click on and see what the abilities are, what blocks are required in order to use that ability. So you can see in order for me to have a squawk, I need to have a mouth, an eye, and a chicken body block all together. And then we can see the cooldowns on them, and we get a little information about what they do. So we can see that this guy has an Egg Missile and it has a Stun Squawk. We also look at the ability glossary to see a bunch of the other abilities that are available. So we can sort by creature type, we can filter, we can see all the other fun abilities that we have available in the game. Okay, so let's use this guy in arena. So he's got 316 health and 10 attack. To start, let's put him against this Ray Cat I've created. So the Ray Cat is a combination cat and mech dino creature I've built specifically to show off some of these new abilities. So we have the little cat creature here, and then he's got a little hat with a mech dino eye on it specifically to get a laser beam attack. And then I've added a tail here. The initial incarnation did not have a tail, and he would easily get stomped by this chicken. So with the tail, it becomes a more interesting fight. So you can see here's the abilities that are all available. We also have 9 lives, which if that comes into play, it turns out very good for this cat because it means he'll survive, get to fight all over again. Okay, so stat-wise here, we got about half the health but double the attack on the Ray Cat versus the chicken thing. So this should, in theory, be a balanced fight. So let's go ahead and see what happens.
I'm gonna bet double chicken.
I'm gonna pick Ray Cat.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go Ray Cat just because he's wearing a hat.
And
I already know kind of what the outcome is, so I'll abstain. But the really interesting thing here is to watch how the abilities play out. So as the battle's going on, I'm going to call out specifically when it's using abilities and then what the effects of those abilities are. You also see indications through special effects and other stuff of what's going on in the game. Okay, so here we have the Ray Cat versus the Double Chicken, round 1. So immediately the Double Chicken uses a egg attack. Oh, and he's landed a stun after the Ray Cat got off of his... Now the Tail Whip also has a stun here, so now we have...
whoa, whoa. My laser beam are super cool looking.
Thunder stuff.
Yes.
Get him! Get him! Pretty close.
Has anybody tried mounting a tail on a chest yet? Like actually forward facing?
It's only granted if it's actually a tail, meaning you built it out the back.
Oh, okay. So it requires that you have this spin around?
Yeah.
Got it. So I totally wanted to build one with like
Oh no!
6 tails like on his chest.
This is going to be an uphill battle. The Double Chicken's done for now.
Told you.
I was hoping the revive wouldn't. He wouldn't
Yes,
be
yeah,
alive
so
long enough.
Does revive give you full health back?
It's full, yeah.
Yeah, right now it's full health. Likely needs to be tuned a little bit.
Yeah, we probably need to tune that down a little bit. It's like double. It's like fighting 2 creatures.
9 lives, you got 9 chances.
Yeah.
What's the cooldown on it? Do you remember offhand?
I don't know cooldown either. It's really just a % chance that it happens.
Okay, got it.
Oh yeah, it's pretty powerful.
It's very unreliable, though. That's the catch.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas now that I say that, he's probably going to win in straight sets. But, you know, there it is, the Swak Stun.
Can't revive for
Uh-oh,
stun.
uh-oh, uh-oh! Oh, wow. That came down to that last attack. You can see the sliver of health. So now we have the final round of the 3.
Wow.
Yes.
So close.
Oh, that's great.
You see, they both have a ranged attack.
Stun.
Yes, and a stun.
And then tail swipe melee versus fight.
I like
The
the
shot,
audacity.
yeah.
I like the audacity of you're gonna shoot a laser beam at me. Fine, I'm gonna shoot eggs.
Who knew? Come on, chicken. Wow, super close every time.
That's a good matchup.
Mm-hmm. No 9 lives, no 9 lives, no 9 lives, no 9 lives.
Dodged it.
Good job, yeah.
Oh, oh no.
Oh man.
Oh wow, right
He's
on.
so upset about it. You won, buddy.
Yeah, well, he was very low health, so he's not happy about
Yeah.
how close that was.
That was
Oh,
really
okay.
close.
So angry with you.
Yeah, so you can see some of the new abilities here are really, really impactful on how the fight goes. The stun alone that the Double Chicken has ends up being a really major indicator of how it's going to go. And then the 9 lives triggering or not triggering completely turns it around for the Ray Cat. So now we also have our friend the crab. So this crab here is actually really minimal crab. You can make a much more terrifying version of this crab. But he has the hunker down shield. When he has this shield on, he's going to reflect damage and effects back on its opponents while it stays still. So I'm going to use him and do 1 versus 2. I haven't done this matchup just yet, but you can see the attack crab has significantly less health. But depending on when and how the reflect hits, it can completely change the fight.
And also, it has heavy armor. I don't know if that's in the stat panel yet.
Not yet.
That
but
impacts
yes,
the fight really heavily.
Right. So he only has 231 health. That's not actually a great indicator, though, because, like John said, the armor that he has is going to really alter how all of that goes. Okay, so I'm about to hit start. Any bets on what's going to happen here? Attack crab versus Ray Cat. So let's look at some of these abilities again. So the tail strike is it says every second it can run? That's not right. It should be 10 seconds. Little bug in the copy there. 10 seconds on the squawk. Reflect only goes every 20 seconds. So Jace Machine Gaming, will you guys be adding pincers to the crab parts? We have added pincers to the crab parts, and they have on pre-release. Do they have the strike attack enabled, John?
Yeah, they're there. It's not its own ability yet, but they work. Yes.
So the crab claws are in the game. I'll try to show them off on the next fight. I'll try putting a crab claw on this guy. There are some additional tweaks I'd like to make for him, which is why I wasn't necessarily calling them out directly here. But the crab claws are in the game, and they use a whole new part of the animation system, which I will forever be working on. Okay, so now we have crab versus the double stun team. Any guesses here? Quick.
Crab's gonna slaughter them. That's.
I'm gonna go double stun. I'll take.
I'm gonna go blue. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they both have stun though. Yeah, maybe.
And 9 lives. I'm afraid of now.
So.
Oh.
Got the shield up. Still reflect that back.
Yeah.
Go stun him. Whoa.
Oh my god, a double stun reflect might be terrible.
Yep. Oh, he's stunned again.
Face.
Ooh.
Hope he gets the shield up.
Yeah, if he gets the shield off. Oh.
There you go. Oh, this is close.
Oh, and
stun.
that would be it. The attack crab falls on the first round to the double stun team.
Apparently never bet against double chicken.
The Ray Cat's keeping enough distance on that first stun that it's not being stunned by the initial attack.
Oh, yeah.
It also matters which one the attack crab starts to focus first.
Is the strike damage all damage reflected from the shield?
It should be, yes.
Yeah, it's a percentage of it. This one's not going too well.
They got the chicken down pretty well.
Yeah, but it's not focusing very well.
Yeah.
There it goes. And the attack crab falls 2 straight.
Man, I'm 0-2.
So Dynamin, right? So there's a tail strike on the Mecha Dino, but what about tails that some people had to make from scratch? How could that affect things? Glad you asked. So the Mech Dino tail is required. So let's go ahead and look at that ability a little more closely as it wiggles its tail at us. So right now this requires this particular Mech Dino tail to be on it. We do have plans for other tails to also be able to grant this or other tail-based abilities. The idea being that the rest of the blocks now attached in the chain that this tail is a cap on could then become part of that attack or modify it in some way. We see that already with the strike attacks where, depending on the length of the neck, controls how fast it goes and all these other things. Oh no, so Hannah Rocks writes on our Twitch stream, "Oh my god, I clicked the button on Steam to watch the live event and it didn't work. Took me forever to find this."
We'll fix that next time.
Yes.
Yeah, the link's
Sorry
in
about
there,
that.
but it sometimes it doesn't show up.
Gotcha. Dynamite, okay, I think I see now. These are still separate body parts. I thought the tail had grown to a proper size. Yeah, they are still separate parts here. Let me show you. So another interesting, fun, nice thing in terms of how this is set up is I can directly go in and then edit this creature. I can also show off some of our new things in the creature builder. Now, some of this is still under heavy development, so you might find bugs or issues, but we're rapidly fixing any we find. So if we look, you can see this is the actual tail block, and then I've attached these two additional ones just to give it a little bit more further reach. And see our new highlighting shader here for selecting that. So I can go ahead and finish building here. I don't want to actually edit this creature. Okay. So let's go ahead and bring in another creature, the Griffin Cat here. And then let's bring in something interesting from the workshop. Let's see what we have here. It might make sense just to bring in one of our many discovered creatures, yeah.
Yeah, the workshop ones won't have the new abilities yet.
Right. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring in Professor. You're going in.
Nice. I like Professor. Although he's like a brother or a relative of Double Chicken.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're like buddies.
Okay. So now we have 2 chickens and a cat against 2 cats and a crab. Sorry, Dino Man. The counter prize won't have any new abilities on it right now. It would bring in, but won't have the abilities set up. And also, I don't want to take too much time to explore the workshop because as soon as after this fight, we'll jump into the brand new adventure mode. Dino Man writes, he's going to try to keep watching this at work. Can't wait to see what's new. Fantastic. Okay, so now we have the blue team, which is our Double Chicken, Professor Chicken, and the Ray Cat, and our red team, which is the Attack Crab, the Griffin Cat, and the Dino Scout. So my thought process here is the only reason the Attack Crab really lost those rounds is because it was being focused. By adding these 2 additional creatures, I'm giving one a chance they could end up being hitting 9 lives and getting lucky. They also do a fair amount of damage, and they're fast. So the hope is that they'll be able to draw damage long enough for the Attack Crab to lay down some serious hurt on the other creatures. We can see we have a significant attack. The attack is significantly stronger on the red team, but the health is significantly stronger on the blue team. So any guesses here? Red versus blue? Chris, John, Casey?
I'm gonna go whatever John doesn't go with.
Uh,
I'm gonna go blue again.
yeah, blue's gonna. I think blue has it.
You think so? I'm gonna go red.
I'm also gonna go red.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
Red's got this.
Good split. Good split.
I'm predicting a double 9 lives.
So
Wow.
the gust attack has launched the Griffin Cat into the air.
It's flying down.
The Dino Cat Scout is down, and there goes the Double Chicken. It's 2v2 now.
No, double chicken.
Oh no, the Attack Crab is using its shield, but nothing's attacking it. Oh, good. The tail swipe did get blocked there. Oh, that's it again.
Come on, come on, come on. Still got a lot of health.
Oh, and the Ray Cat hits 9 lives. This is going to be bad news for the Attack Crab. Oh, we got the stun on the Ray Cat, though.
Oh, the tension. Like,
Oh, and the red team goes down in the first round.
Yay!
So the Professor Chicken, while not bringing a lot of attack here, his wing gust is very powerful.
He's got a lot of health too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Buddha Cat has joined. Yes, that is Laser Eyes that you see. There's a lot of new abilities going on here. Whoa! Dino Scat launched.
And stunned.
Whoa! Oh, the attack crab almost left the arena. So in case you're wondering, Gust is not being reflected by the shield, and the blue team makes quick work of the red team there. So Buddha Cat, since you joined late, I've got great news for you. The pre-release has all of these available. So this is, while I am playing on the developer branch here, just so I didn't have to re-download the game, everything that I'm doing here is available to players right now. In fact, this would be a great time for me to take a short break and copy and paste in the location that you can go to get information about how to join it. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up our latest news post here. Posted in each of these chats. So this is our official Steam announcement about this new pre-release. At the top there's a button, a link, Get Instructions Here. If you click that, it brings you to the pre-release FAQ, how to set up so that your local game will run the pre-release of this. Now, why is this on pre-release? Glad you asked, Greg. So we are holding off fully building out to our main develop branch until we're at a point where we're
Whoa.
Hang on.
Whoa.
Slight technical difficulty here. The stream is still running according to that, but my Twitch screen just went green.
Green.
Yes.
Cool.
I'm gonna reload Twitch. How is you? Google?
Looks good to me.
Okay. Okay, it's showing just yellow stream health. Okay. Got that set back up. So Buddha Cat is saying, might stream this for extra life today then. Fantastic.
Yay, what is that? Tell us when that is.
Yes, let us know. We'll
Yeah.
watch. We'll join in. We'll
Yeah.
watch. So this is on pre-release instead of the main develop because multiplayer is currently untested and almost certainly broken. We will fix it. It's also on pre-release instead of develop because it's not fully optimized yet. We want to make sure the game works great and runs great for everyone before we make it the only option to how to play the game. And this current version we know is extremely memory heavy, depending on what your settings are, and until we get that fixed, it might be difficult to play this on something that isn't a gaming computer. So we are working on getting those things resolved as soon as possible. And we want to make sure that the new adventure mode is completely up to snuff as people come in and check out the game before we push it to our main branch. So for now, we're staying on pre-release until everything is ready.
And
so
your
yeah,
your feedback helps a lot. So.
yes. Anytime you play, if you are able to play the pre-release and you check it out and let us know what you like, what you don't like, what broke for you, any bugs you find. This is all really great information for us because it's going to directly go into what we fix next, how we work on the game, what's a priority for us. We are heavily at work at rolling out a lot more abilities and a lot of new creatures. So you can see here, this is this includes blocks from all of our newest creatures that we've done a full artistic overhaul on. Buddha Cat asks, I'm assuming you need to start new save for pre-release. Yes.
It'll happen automatically.
It'll automatically, when you switch to pre-release branch, it will not bring over any of your saves from the main develop, and anything you do on the pre-release branch will not transfer to the develop branch automatically in any way whatsoever. They're completely sectioned off. This is because the adventure mode is a completely new map, completely new world, completely new content. So there's no way to transfer between the two. Additionally, we have all these new creatures and new blocks and stuff which aren't available on develop, so we want to make sure that those are sectioned off. Okay, did I miss anything, guys? I think that's all of the key stuff. We showed off all of a bunch of the new abilities. And this is it within our arena mode. Our other thing is now the adventure mode. Now I'm going to have to switch to a different profile here and hope that it works. I had a minor bug with this earlier today. Perfect, went straight in. So that I can start a new adventure mode. So we're going to be capping the stream here at 4:30. So I'm just going to play through some of our first part of the adventure game here. Try not to give away too much. It is still very much in an early state, but it's going to continue to get better and more polished if you want to check it out. It's reaching the point where you can start to really see what the adventure mode of Chicken is going to have to offer. And anyone who wants to play this, it's great for us to determine, hey, where did you run into trouble? What did you have trouble understanding? All those important questions are really helpful and useful to us. Because we know that one of the biggest things is getting into Chicken. It can be difficult because there's so many different systems and so many things going on. So go ahead, Chris. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I was going to say maybe play, a little bit into it and then possibly show off, like jump into creative mode for the last few minutes, just because I think you don't get to really see the new environments in the first map, right? In the first map, if you play straight, I don't know, like you may not get through it all.
Okay, I'll go. Yeah. I'll do the quick version on the onboarding.
Right. Yeah.
So let's go ahead and check out the new adventure mode. Thank you so much, Buddha Cat. He writes on YouTube. He is going to tweet us when he goes live on Extra Life's official Twitch channel. Yeah. So we can check it out. So here I am. I am on a beach here. Beautiful ocean here. And I've got a couple new quests. That's right. Chicken now has a simple quest system. So you can see that, hey, there's things I need to be doing. What's this? I have a journal. Neat. So I could check out this journal, and there is tons and tons of information there. You can see we have this whole new journal system. So I'm going to breeze past that. You guys can check that out. There's tons of cool stuff in there. Hey, look, there's a temple. And I'm starving.
Oh my god. I think we should ship like the Greg commentary track. Yeah. Like for when you play.
Buddha Cat asks, gosh dang, those graphics though, new engine. No. This is still Unity 3D. Part of our pre-release has been updating to the entire new render pipeline and updating our full lighting system to make this game absolutely beautiful. And so yeah, there's some creatures down there. I'm going to go ahead and go past those. I don't need to deal with that right now. I'm going to harvest some melons. And just run past this pig. He's winking at me.
Beautiful temple.
He might have had a stroke. It's okay. Go away.
He might have had a stroke.
Placeholder. Oh, it's looking great. Wow, is he...
Yeah, placeholder, honeycomb doors. Oh, nice hop. No, your great dodge skills +2.
Run away!
No, please. Not place.
You can do it, I believe in you.
Oh, come on. I wanted to hit him with a torch. Whenever I'm getting hit, it's dropping the torch. I'm just going to run past this guy.
Oh my goodness. Can you get into the checkpoint? Looking kind of dangerous.
I got it. I'm never actually in any danger.
Except from starving.
Yeah.
It's cool. I got lots of melons. I eat the melons. I'm now full health. Hey now!
Those placeholder torches. Amazing.
It's a life tree. So we're going to go ahead and skip this. You guys can read all the awesome storyline text. And his eyeballs will actually look at you and show up soon.
Yeah, not zombie tree. He's like a zombie tree right now with his like.
Oh, I know why I'm having so much trouble. I'm used to having auto pickup on. There we go.
Yeah, I can decide. I turn it on and off sometimes, depending on what I'm doing.
And we have the speed chicken building. Boom.
Yeah, new creature builder, the life block stuff is really good, and the move tools. Yeah.
Ooh, another thing here. I now have the whistle. Hooray!
Oh, you're going pretty quick. I think maybe
Spoilers!
Just get
That's
straight to
okay. Nobody's actually going to be able to notice what I'm doing here.
it. Yeah.
I'm moving through everything very quickly.
Yeah,
So if you're watching this later, and tries as this, how do I get through this very quickly? You are going to miss everything about how to play this game if you follow what I'm doing right now. So please do not. I don't recommend it. Oh yeah, I need to feed this guy.
This whole structure may get a bit of a rework.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yes, this is true.
So yeah, like I play very similarly, where basically once I hit that other door, you just hear my left hand mash the keyboard 6 times, and then I exit. It's like click, 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 and then I'm gone.
Okay, so now I am loading into.
Oh, definitely show off the.
Whoa. Let's go ahead and drop the volume there. It was deafening me. Yeah, I don't know how bad it was on the stream. I'm sorry, what was that, Chris?
Oh, never mind. You're gonna naturally do it. But
Okay.
Say like, yeah.
Here we are.
I like just hanging out in this valley. It's so nice when you're not getting attacked by. Well, sorry, spoilers, spoilers.
Yeah.
Okay, so keynote, this will change, but right now that is a 0, not the letter O.
Right. Oh, dude, you can use your binoculars from up there.
So yes, this is a new feature.
There's a couple of there's some stuff you can look at from up there even, but.
I'm a little out of range on some of these things.
Yeah, there's one intentionally that's barely in range. That if you figure it, you're good to go. Like
There
the
we go.
spiky cow.
Yeah.
And they don't, you can observe those to just try them out.
Okay. So yeah, so a key part of the main part of the game now that you've seen these abilities, is we wanted you to have a way that you could observe creatures in the wild and figure out what abilities those creatures had. So now you know that, I want to get this ability. This is how I get it. So the binoculars I just used there, which I picked up at the top of it, are kind of become the gateway into that part of the game.
Yep. Hit you.
So now if I hit you, I can look at our bestiary and see the chicken that I've observed, the spiky cow and the chicken. And then I can click on any of these to find out more information on them. Like, hey, this has an egg missile. And now I see, I need these blocks and I can have an egg missile. Similarly, the spiky cow has a charge ability, which I would need a lot of things, but could also get a charge attack. So this kind of is a key part of our driving our discoverability in terms of how do you figure out what do I want to do next in chicken. Okay.
And there's more quests after this in a whole.
Yes.
There's no spoilers. Go
No.
away.
No spoilers.
Yes. And now you can see some of the beginnings of the new environment and the new island. And these trees will not have those gaps soon.
In progress.
Yes, this is on pre-release
Yeah.
for a reason. But the full pipeline is coming together, and we're looking at how we're going to really amp this up and bring in not only new creatures, but new abilities and new content. now that we have all these awesome systems.
Hey, Jace is here.
Hey, I missed it.
Hey.
Hi, Jace. No, we're still live. You're good.
Hang on.
Oh, we're
Uh-oh.
As
kinda
soon,
watching.
I like as soon as we start talking about the art on the stream, who shows up?
Yeah.
Whoa.
The artist. One of the artists.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
There it goes. Whew, that was exciting. When Jason joined, it messed up one of my windows on the stream for everyone's picture. So I was trying to edit that,
yeah.
and then I noticed, oh no, I'm being attacked.
Oh yeah, he pushed Chris out. Bye, Chris.
Yes.
Oh.
Hang on, I got it. I remember
I'm
the
still
bit.
here.
Nope. There we go. There you go. Now you're back.
Use my art powers.
So yeah, this is gonna hide.
Oh.
That's right. A lot of this is gonna be missing too because of where I'm placing windows and stuff. You're not gonna be able to see some of the stuff. I'm gonna put you guys up in the top right now.
Woo!
Oh, it's a happy chicken. Okay. Now let's make you better.
I really like the radial menus under the chicken for the stats. It's like such a small change, but it makes it so much easier to like figure out what the status of my creatures is, like at a glance. It's really nice. The speed building.
Yes.
What it long
Oh my goodness, so you're making like a submarine chicken.
He's gonna have a very terrifying strike.
Ah.
And plenty
is
of eyes.
What is happening?
Oh, he's cute. Wow.
There we go.
Oh,
Finished.
goodness.
What?
There you go, buddy.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Make sure. Yeah, okay. He's got his ability set up.
Oh my god. He's like Subway chicken.
So yes, now if I was actually playing, this would be a smart time for me to start gathering stuff and, trying to establish a base and all these things. But that's not as fun to watch as me trying to go around and see how long I last till I get killed.
Hannah Rocks said it's Chernobyl chicken.
Oh, that's every creature.
Yeah. Oh no, Light Cat. No! What have you done?
What happened to it? Oh,
Oh, teleport. Oh,
nice.
he's not happy.
Wow!
Oh my goodness.
That
Oh my
strike
goodness.
is amazing looking.
There you go. Have a melon.
Oh, I am so building that now.
Yeah, that rubber band neck action is awesome.
Here, we
Oh.
can watch him cut down this tree. Because he's good. Look, this is.
What is happening?
I was trying to play.
Amazing!
Trying to play. Yeah.
Amazing!
Oh, that's what he was trying to play. I completely forgot about that. We added this whole new mechanic.
Oh, it folds in on himself. It's so crazy.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, because it's stress, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's all new.
And there it goes.
Well done.
I don't know if we've actually shown the new trees. This might be the first time everyone's getting to see how the new trees fall.
Oh,
Which
it's
is
so
super
gracefully
cool.
falling.
Yeah. The first time I saw it, I was like, whoa!
Yes.
It's just
Yes.
a tree falling,
It's
but
all. It's all new.
What, is that a cow up on the hill over there? It looked like a skeleton.
Yes,
The patterning was...
Yes, that's a horse cow. I think I named him as he's gracefully walking up the mountainside. So yeah, Fabulous Krusty. It's been a long time since I caught up with you guys. How's the game going?
Yay.
It's going really great. My chicken wants to be fed, and now he wants to play with me. I don't remember, though. I don't think I have anything to play with him just yet. So let me go ahead and switch to creative mode. I just got
Oh my god, that's so awesome. Great job, John, because I can read it from here, not even being in the game. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
oh, he's playful. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll continue to work on it too.
Yeah.
I want to add hops and like, you know, like kneeling
Yeah.
down and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he just nabbed
Nice.
it right away. Nice.
They pull it out of the air?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
He's decided to pick it up with his side mouth. This is fantastic. So yeah, so it's
Nighttime is falling.
yes, so it's now a really important part of the game. So we've always had some of these playing around with things like you can.
Oh, so awesome.
Oh, that was such a great catch. Where you could play fetch with your creature or pet your creature. Now we've made it a integral part of
Nice.
taking care of and nurturing your creatures. So you can see this meter on the side here when I mouse over him. That meter is going to go up while he's in combat and doing things that stress him out. Okay, since we're on the stream, I'm going to go ahead and jump back to morning. There we go.
Yeah,
Just advice to everyone watching who plays this: build the campfire.
Yes.
Just build the campfire.
The night is a dangerous time with spiders and other nasties.
Full of terrors.
Yes.
the night. Yeah, the night is the night
It
is
is
dark and full of
terrors.
terrors.
Many terrors. Like they will keep coming unless you
Yeah.
just build the campfire.
Yeah.
So now my chicken wants me just to keep playing with it. So one of the things I wanted to call out here, because this is something I've wanted for a long time, and now that it's in the game, I'm very excited about it. So creatures would always pick up things. And originally it actually happened by a slight bug, but creatures would just pick up things and it would just teleport into their mouth. And John has taken the time to make sure now when creatures pick up things, they actually move their mouth over in order to grab it. So having something with a long neck or a tall neck now becomes really useful for reaching stuff. And in this case, it means when I throw the ball to play fetch, he will chase it and run it down and actually have to grab it with his mouth in order to bring it back. There you go. Now you're a happy chicken.
And the cool part is like now we can have like fruit and stuff that's far away, or like hidden treasures you have to get a long
Yes.
neck creature to find, and pretty fun.
So Jace asks, does the campfire keep the Rasta spiders at bay? I believe that's the idea. Chris?
That's the idea.
Yeah.
John, is that working?
It's not in yet. We have to get to it.
Yeah.
So it's
However,
supposed to, but
they-
does not yet.
In the meantime, they're much easier to fight than you can see.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
built it and they kind of run up to you, and then
Yeah.
you know, it's just a lot easier when they're not sneaking up behind you.
Yeah.
10 of them at once. Oh no.
I love watching this window when I go far away from my creature and like just seeing them, like you can tell they're going over weird terrain and having a hard time because like their animation is changing.
Yes. So
Oh,
yes.
Hi, Mr. Cluckow.
So yeah, these are some wild cluckows.
Yeah.
Cluckows.
Whatever.
Cluckows. And I'm going to go ahead and fight them.
And I'm gonna go ahead and fight.
I tamed one and then fought the other one for parts. That's always fun. Oh no! Pink dust.
Yeah, these are
Serpentine!
nice.
Serpentine!
The new abilities and blocks are nice because they allow you to build more concept-based creatures, right? So like this one has a lot of health and defensive, and not a lot of attack. So it's like you get all these different flavors.
And they're kind of tanky and slow too, because they only have 2 legs to support all that weight.
Right. So that means that, like, you get this cool. They feel right.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was great. It launched my chicken up in the air. Oops.
Oh my god, that was so
I'm in creative mode. I forgot. I'm invincible. Haha.
Yeah.
Oh no, and there's a dog.
Oh no, there's a dog.
The cow mouth does not have any special abilities tied to it yet, I believe. Jace Machine Gaming was asking. However, the cow does have a bunch of new abilities that will be added in the near future.
Next build will have it. I did the work for Head Bash,
Yes.
which is a new ability that Cal will have.
And of course, fertilizer.
So I was
Yes.
going to say, is Head Bash the only ability we're going to give cows? No. No.
That's
It'll be
not.
very helpful on your farm.
Oh my god! It's like, how many melons can I throw in your mouth?
He's full.
Yeah.
I think dog's going for it.
Spraying milk attack. It makes this. So we're getting near the end here. This is some of just the kind of the first part of the new island here. If I fly up and over, you can see there's another temple over there where the purple mist is. So that's one of the many areas you'll want to make your way over towards. If you want to get the full experience, these are supposed to be impassable. I'm fairly certain you can climb up them if you do it just right. So this one might be good. I'm in creative mode, so I can just fly over. But as we move forward, you're going to continue to see us adding more and more content to this, as well as improving. You can see some of obviously the performance issues and some of the rendering distances and creature abilities, and all of these things are going to change and improve over time. These guys are terrifying. Wild mech spies.
That's my new favorite one, I think.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Was that yours, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm so happy.
there's just something about when he gets angry that's amazing. It makes me forget that I should probably be fighting him right now. Because he's just super cool.
Well, if you run into a group of them,
Whoa!
actually, the first iteration of these, I forgot to put an actual mouth on them, so they were all like spawning and starving.
That's funny.
Oh, there's 2 of them. Lasers galore.
Oh!
Yeah, that did not go well.
Oh, yep.
Bye.
Bye.
Do you guys want to play ball? No?
But these are like in the slightly harder area, so
Yes,
by the
yeah,
time
no,
you
no.
get here, you should have some stronger creatures.
In order to
down
get over there, I should have gone through this whole area where I got tons of chickens and cows, and oh, good, we put one of my terrifying creations, the walking pig, here. He has an upside down face.
Oh, there's still a random spawn on there. So there's like you won't always see all the same creatures every time.
Whoa!
Oh yeah, I love this guy.
Is that like a mustache with the eyebrows? It's amazing.
So good.
Never thought of that.
I just wanted to put it on upside down.
Oh, okay.
That's as detailed as it was.
Yeah.
And earlier somebody asked about, or Jace Machine asked about the crab claws. So there they are on this wild medium crab. He's gonna.
Yeah, I was running out of inspiration for names on this one.
Let me go ahead and
So there
bring
you
in.
go. Suggest a name and we can rename it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have any name suggestions for wild creatures?
Well,
Yes,
if you go
always
up the beach
welcome.
a little bit, you'll see there's a slightly more creative thread.
Okay. I'm gonna only got a couple. I only got a minute left here, so I'm gonna go ahead and.
Yeah.
You said up the beach.
Yeah. So which way? Yes, that direction. Like
There,
to the direction you haven't been yet.
Yep.
Yeah.
The grabby crabs.
Yep.
There they are.
Very creative.
These guys are actually going to be a little weird because of a directional issue I need to fix on the crabs. That's
Yeah,
one of the reasons I didn't show it off. But let me go ahead and spawn my guy here. He is not going to last very long.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
you know what he looks like when he comes at you that way? It's like when you're in like junior high school and somebody wants to fight you. They're like, they put their head down and pump their arms out. Like,
And yes, now those grabby crabs have made excessively quick work.
oh my goodness, that was
Wow.
that was
Yes. So you didn't even get to see the ability, it was so quick. But yes, the crab claws do have a pincher attack, which works like the strike. It works as a sub chain to the full chain. But yeah, so that is a bunch of our new content here for you guys to come and check out. You'll want to be building a base and you want to be taking your time following the objectives. If you try to run past stuff, you will find yourself dead. It is designed where you have to kind of work your way through here and build stronger, better creatures in order to progress. And that's where we're going to end the stream today. So we went over... Right. This is currently live on pre-release. I will go ahead and post the announcement again in each chat just in case you're joining us late here.
Oh, and we'll have another. We've done 2 creature contests. We'll do another one next week with all these new parts. So if you have any new ideas for creatures using these new parts, save them. Save them. There's a contest coming next week.
Yes, that will be announced on our Steam page, just like this news announcement here. We'll likely also tweet it and all the other fun social media type stuff. And yeah, that is going to be it for today. So check out pre-release, check out the new arena mode, check out the arena mode with all the new abilities, figure out how you want to build your creatures, how to make your creatures right within your design and test your creations. Check out the stuff on Workshop. You can also discover all these creatures and check them out in the arena. And then you can also check out the new adventure mode. And all that's available on pre-release.
And let us know what you think. What
yes.
you like.
Yes, what you like, what you don't like. It's all very important information for us. So thank you very much for joining us. We're going to get back to work because, as you can see, there's still lots and lots of stuff to do. But you can also see how much amazing stuff has come already and is coming in the very near future.
Yay!
Bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone.